Hey y'all, we're here at the Gary Riggs studio here in Dallas. There's two locations. There's one in Preston Road and there's one on Alpha Road. We're gonna take a good look at some of your beautiful Christmas trees, and I cannot wait to look at these.
Yeah, we've got some great ones this year.
It's exciting. Tree number one, what do we have here?
Okay. Well, this tree is the more traditional one than the traditional reds and greens with just bits of gold in it. You can see there's a lot of different things happening and a lot of texture, which is what I really like in a tree because it makes it a little more interesting and gives you depth.
Right.
As you can see, that's really great in this one is we've got these giant-sized ornaments that actually light inside. So it really gives the tree a little bit of interplay. So we'll start with huge in the center of the tree, and then work out and get smaller with things as it comes.
I gotcha. This is gorgeous, Gary.
Oh, thanks.
Tree number two, what would you call this?
Well, this is kind of leaning toward that Wonderland wintry kind of feeling with the ice, the icicles and the iridescent bubbles and then just kind of all the metallics, so you can do the golds and the silvers and little bits of the coppers. And in this one here, we added in just these little bit of blushy tones. Yeah. But again, if you look, you know, there's a lot of things that are kind of back inside. So we'll do a large piece back in the tree and then work to the smaller ones as you come out.
See, that's my problem. I've been starting from the outside and maybe put something on the inside.
Well, a lot of people do, and then it gets hard to maneuver the branches and be able to get stuff in. So
go deep
if you start
inside
deep
at that base
inside,
and then build your way out.
A lot of times you'll have some sort of garland or something that's good to go into towards the trunk and to wrap it out. And in this tree here, we literally just went out and cut tree limbs that were dead and spray painted them gold to just give a little bit of texture, and it gives it that little bit of woodsy kind of Wonderland feeling.
Right. I love what you did too with the magnolia trees back here.
Yeah.
I have a couple of magnolia trees. What would I do with that?
Yeah, you could take, a lot of times you just take the branches natural like they are, and if you just add them into the tree before you start decorating it.
Just natural the way they are.
Yeah, and then it gives you again that little bit larger leaf with the smaller needles, and it makes it a little bit more interesting, and then decorate the tree. And then also it helps you because sometimes trees are really too conical. You know, they're just so perfect.
Right, and the point is to build them out
and you want it to come out and be, you know, real natural looking.
That's
and
great.
then, you know, with some of things like here, we put this wreath at the top of this tree.
That's so clever.
And then these little silver jacks looking things.
I would have never thought of that.
That gives you a little bit of, you know, that dynamic and the extra architecture to the tree where it makes it a little bit more interesting.
Architecture. We're onto something.
Yeah.
Tree number three.
Tree number three, yeah. This tree here then is geared a little bit more to the coloration of the room that it's in.
Right, blue and green and
exactly, because some of us like to have things kind of, you know, coordinated, and so it's easy to do and still have it feel real Christmas and not like it's too contrived, I think.
Right.
And a lot of it is because even in this one you'll see the natural berry looking and things that you associate with Christmas, you know, become a part of it. But we did the same thing. We started deep in the tree and then came out with everything.
Right.
And here the big green poinsettias, you know, give interest. And then we've got these Horn of Plenty wicker things that give a little bit of, again, the texture.
That's great.
And then if you see, you know, we were talking about taking the magnolia leaves and whether to use those or not. But here we've got the holly leaves with some berries on them that are stuck, and they're coming out of the tree.
That's a
and
great
again,
idea.
it gives it just that little bit of, we use the word architecture, but it gives you that feeling that things are in and out and gives you the depth.
That's great. These are just gorgeous. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
for these wonderful creative ideas. Gets you in the holiday spirit. If you're ready to decorate your trees or your home with all this beautiful stuff, you can do it simple or you can do it big. But Gary Riggs is the guy to go to. He has the best ideas. He has two locations here in Dallas, one on Alpha Road and one on Preston Road. Y'all come see Gary Riggs.